What are you going to do with your life? Yeah, if you're tired of that question, welcome. This is Yes, Your Evolving Self, a podcast for Gen Z figuring out who they are, not just what they'll do. Hosted by educator and coach James Kiger. Each short episode offers clarity, confidence, and calm for a world that keeps changing. Whether you're thinking about college, taking a gap year, chasing creative work, or just trying to breathe, you're in the right place. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just have to say yes to your evolving self.
This is a special bonus episode called The Universe is on Your Side. And if you've made it this far, you've done something big. You've taken time to really understand yourself. Now we're going to go one step deeper. Because here's something most people aren't told. You're not figuring all of this out alone. There's something bigger at work. Call it the universe or God or life itself. It's not sitting there judging your every move. It actually is working with you, helping you, nudging you, guiding you. So in this lesson, we're going to talk about what that means, how your thoughts and energy can shape your life, and how to hear that quiet voice inside of you, your intuition, and how to trust it when it shows up. Even if you've never heard this stuff before, that's okay. You don't need to believe anything right away. Just stay open and see what connects. By the end, I hope you'll feel this, that you're not alone, you're not stuck, and the things you need, they're already inside you or they're on their way. Let's start with the basics. You're going to hear the word manifestation. What is manifestation? Well, it just means that the things you focus on, believe, and put your energy into over time will shape your life. It's the idea that your thoughts, beliefs, and actions, they all work together to create your reality. Now, this isn't magic. This isn't some kind of crazy Harry Potter thing. It's not about closing your eyes and hoping something shows up. It's about learning to think, speak, and act in a way that matches the kind of life you actually want. For example, if you believe you're capable and you keep showing up with that mindset, you're more likely to take opportunities, to try new things and stay open to what's possible. But if you constantly think you're not good enough or things will never work out, you might hold back, play small, or miss chances that could have helped you grow. So in simple terms, manifestation is turning your inner world into your outer world, one thought, one belief, one action at a time. Think of every thought like a seed that you plant in your brain. If you keep thinking something over and over, especially with strong feelings behind it, it starts to grow and shape how you feel and what you do. So if you keep thinking things like, I'm not good enough, or this will never work, you'll start to feel more anxious, stuck, or discouraged. But if you think things like, I'm figuring it out, I can try, and I'm still growing, those thoughts will grow too, and they help you feel stronger and more open. Your thoughts won't magically control the world, but they do change how you see it, how you act, how you respond when things get tough. That changes everything. So when you start choosing better thoughts, ones that are based in truth, self-respect, and hope, you'll start to notice that life feels different. Not perfect, just more aligned. And that's when it starts to feel like the universe is on your side. You know that quiet feeling in your gut? Little nudge that won't go away? Well, that's not random. That's called intuition. And it's one of the main ways that the universe will speak to you. It's like your inner voice. Sometimes it feels like a whisper. Sometimes it's just a sense of this feels right or this feels off. It usually doesn't show up in the noise or stress, but it does show up when you're calm or when something really matters. You might hear it say things like, go for it. Wait, this isn't for you. This feels right. The more you practice listening, the stronger it'll get. And the more you trust it, even before it all makes sense, the more you'll start to notice things falling into place. not because you forced them, but because you followed what was true for you. Have you ever had something happen that felt too perfect for it to be a coincidence? Like you were thinking about someone and they suddenly text you? Or you asked for a sign and then saw the same number, word, or symbol over and over? Or you were feeling unsure and a random person said exactly what you needed to hear? That's not just luck. It's called synchronicity. It's one way the universe responds, not with words, but with little patterns or signs. And the more you stay open and aware, the more you'll notice these moments. They're gentle reminders that you're not alone, you're not lost, and you're being guided, even if it's in quiet and unexpected ways. Now let's talk about money. Not in the school way or religious way or even the way your family might talk about it. Let's look at it in a different way. Money is simply energy. Now, that might sound strange, but here's what it means. Money moves. It's exchanged. It flows between people. You give something like your time or your work or your help, and in return, you receive something. This exchange of giving and receiving, well, that's energy. So no, money isn't just about cash or bank accounts. It's connected to how we share value with each other. And yes, money usually comes through people, through jobs, services, or things that you create. You can't just wish for it and hope it shows up. But when you do something real, helping someone, making something useful, or sharing your talents, you're opening the door for money to come your way. Now let's talk about your mindset. The way you think about money affects how it shows up in your life. If you believe money is bad or that there's never enough, you might block it without even knowing it. But if you believe money is a normal, good part of life, and that it's okay to want it and use it, you'll start making space for it. And this is where things like visualization comes in. It's not about pretending, it's about getting your mind ready. When you picture yourself doing work you love and receiving what you need, you're telling the universe, I'm open, I'm ready, and I believe this is possible for me. So yes, do your part. Help people, be generous, take action, but also pay attention to what you believe, because money isn't evil, it's just energy. And when your energy is clear, money can show up to support your life, not to control you, but to empower you. Here's one of the most powerful things you might hear. You're not just here to go through life. You're here to create it. Now that doesn't mean you control everything, but it does mean your thoughts, your beliefs, and your focus matter a lot. If you believe life is always hard, unfair, or against you, your brain will start noticing things that match that belief. It'll confirm it for you. But if you believe you can grow and learn and be supported, you'll start noticing opportunities, lessons, and little moments that help you move forward. Now, even when life is tough, you'll start to see the meaning in it. Even when things don't go as planned, you'll find new direction. Because you're not powerless, you're powerful. And the more you trust that, the more life starts to feel like something you're building, not just surviving. What about the things you want deep down inside? Well, they're not random and they're not selfish. Those things that you really want, your desires, they're signals. They're like little clues for your soul, showing you what matters to you. The stuff that lights you up, that keeps pulling at you even when you try to ignore it, well, that's not a distraction, that's direction. But here's the catch. A lot of people talk themselves out of what they want. They'll say things like, well, who am I to want that? Or it's too late to have that, or that's not realistic. But here's the truth. Your desires are sacred. They're one of the ways that life shows you where to go next. Sometimes what you're longing for, it may already be on its way to you. So meet it halfway. Get clear about it. Be honest. Don't shut the door on what actually matters to you. Now remember, you don't have to earn support from the universe. You don't have to work nonstop or be perfect to deserve good things. You're already enough. You're already connected. Even if life feels messy, even if you're still figuring stuff out, being spiritually aligned doesn't mean you never mess up. It just means you're being real and you're paying attention. It means remembering that you matter. It means choosing thoughts and actions that match your true worth. Not fear, not pressure, and not self-doubt. You're not separate from something bigger than you. You're part of it. And once you stop thinking that you have to fight for every good thing, you'll start to feel more peace. You'll start to flow with life instead of pushing so hard against it. Well, if you've made it this far, I hope you feel it. Your path doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Your voice and what you want matters. And your life isn't a problem to solve, it's a story that you get to help write. Now, some real talk. Some of the stuff we talked about in this bonus episode might feel new, maybe even a little weird, especially if you grew up hearing things like, don't trust yourself, or listening to your gut is dangerous, or this manifestation stuff is all fake or even wrong. But here's what I want you to know. You don't have to be afraid of this. This isn't about pretending, it's not fantasy, it's really about how life really works. Your energy, your thoughts, and your beliefs, they matter. They will shape how you see the world. They will send signals to you, and the universe will respond. This isn't about controlling everything. It's about working with life, not against it. And honestly, that might be one of the greatest adventures you ever say yes to. So keep listening, keep trusting, and most of all, keep becoming, because you're not doing this alone, and you never have been.